I think that currently the world is on a roller coaster of death, and we are plunging down into destruction. And we are going real fast, faster than we think. Because it surprises me how the world actually shifted, actually changed. There has been a drift from 2020 till this moment. The world has suddenly changed. In my eyes, there has been a drastic change, this sudden shift into madness. And this is spreading like a virus so fast. And you may be in certain countries, certain places where you feel it may not affect you, but it will at some point if we actually do not do anything about it. Let's look at the LGBT movement. Let's look at the trans community. Men transitioning into women and women transitioning into men. Now, they say that there are men that feel like they are born in the wrong body because they feel like women. There are men that feel like women. They feel like they're supposed to be a woman. They're feeling feminine. And there are women that feel masculine, that they should be men. They feel like they're trapped in the wrong body. That's a very retarded way to actually put it. Because nobody is trapped in another person's body. That doesn't even make sense. It sounds like you justifying that a person is mad. It sounds like justifying a madman's opinion. Somebody who is mentally insane, and you actually, instead of criticizing, instead of correcting it, you actually fuel that opinion and you support that person to actually believe that this is right. Is, for example, if I say I feel like I'm supposed to be a dog, and instead of correcting me, you tell me, you fuel that opinion, you praise me, you encourage me to carry on. That is stupidity. Now, some people genuinely think that this LGBT, that these people that support this whole transitioning actually mean good for the world. There are people that literally think that these people mean good for our world today. You have no idea how wrong you are, and I'll tell you why. What do they do to trans people when they transition, when they medically transition, when they start the process? What do they do? If a man is transitioning into a woman, they start by administering hormones, female hormones, the estrogen and the likes. I can't remember their names. And then, if a woman feels like transitioning into a man, they give her male hormones, testosterone, for example. Now, I feel this is common sense and these people know it, but because they have an evil ulterior motive, they have a very ridiculous agenda, is the reason they do not do this. The actual solution, if a man feels like a woman, is not to transition that man into a woman. Now, I feel the actual solution is, if a man tells you he feels less of himself, he feels like he's trapped in the wrong body, he feels like a woman, he's feeling feminine, instead of administering female hormones to him, then why don't you inject that man? Why don't you give that man more testosterone to build his masculinity? The reason I say that is because when you inject testosterone into females, they start developing masculine traits, deep voice, some of them start developing beards, and their system is trying to become masculine. Now, why don't you do that for the man? Why don't you inject men with testosterone and inject female? She says she feels like a man, then give her more female hormones to help her feel more like a female. They will not do that. The reason they will not do that is because they have an agenda. Exterminate depopulate. And there could be more to it. Because they know that if a man and a woman exchange their private parts, nobody can reproduce children. If you as a man, you cut off your private parts, you can never get it back. It's gone. If you as a woman, you cut off your breasts, you seal up your vagina, you cut off skin from parts of your body, and you replace them, and you use it as a fake private part of penis, you will actually regret it. You will regret it because you are not a man and you can never ever be a man. If these people literally want to help you as a man or as a woman, they would have administered you testosterone as a man and help you feel more masculine. And as a woman, they would administer estrogen and progestogen. They would administer the female hormones and the male hormones to both genders the right way, but they didn't. Instead, they feel, you know what, let us change their genders. Now, some people think this is not just an ordinary play on ground. This is actually very spiritual than you think. This is very spiritual because we have demons. We have demonic people in Hollywood today. We have demonic people in the American government. We have demonic people in Europe. And these people have an agenda. An agenda to destroy us. Now, it doesn't end there. What makes this even worse at this point is that they are bringing it to your children. And it doesn't matter what you think, they will bring it to your children. Because now we live in a world where whatever the child says is more important, or whatever the child feels is more important. So they bring it to your children. They're coming for your children. And they will get your children because they are actually destroying your homes. Fathers and mothers are no longer at home. The mother is no longer home to take care of her children. Why? Because she's busy fighting for the feminist movement. She wants to walk like men. She wants to be in offices. She wants to be in position of power. She wants to be equal or in a higher position than men. They want to earn equal. They want to earn higher pay or equal pay with men. Now, while women are busy fighting for equality, who takes care of the children? The government. And when the government is in charge of your children, the future of your children is in real danger.